Hello viewers, welcome back to Al-Asad, House of the Lion. This is Frank Perrin. Today we are joining you as I talk about a little bit of experimentation that Issa Martel and I did over the week, and that is actually taking our synthetic training Katars and Dahls and doing a drill or exercise with armor as worn. Now basically, if you followed my videos here on Katars, I've talked about them and their use and application as anti-armor weapons. I've never really understood or really seen why you would use them out of armor. It doesn't make any sense. The danger it appears that those would have fighting out of armor to me just hasn't made sense, especially when you see all of these Indian miniatures where they're clearly fighting in armor. And in Katars, because of their punching capability, they are intended to thrust through gaps in armor or find areas in the armor that aren't as heavily protected and expose those. So what Issa and I did was just put on several pieces of our kit. Not the right time period, really, as the Katars. Well, Issa is, but just different region. And we kind of fought to where gaps would be, or to areas where armor would be weaker. So we would try to fight to armpits, openings in the legs. We try to thrust the Katar to the male on the face or the chest or whatever, and kind of see how these could be used to really get to those gaps or those weak points. So it was a really fun experiment. We learned a lot, and we have one where we just did single Katar coming up to play around with, but the Dahl and the Katar together is a more practical use, in my opinion, because you're on the battlefield, you're probably going to have a shield and a Katar like in your sash to pull out. So let's go ahead and check that out. Leave your comments below. And this has been Frank Perrin from Al-Asad, House of the Lion. Thank you. Hello viewers. In this video, Issa Martel and I are going to be fighting with Katar and Dahl or Separ to gaps in armor to kind of theorize how they might work.
Yeah, already we're like, oh God, how do we even try to make a move on each other?
Did you get my? It felt like the head. Did you get the face or anything? Okay.
All right, so here Issa and I both attempted to make a pass at each other, and at the time it was a little bit unclear with what landed. So we think we see here that in hindsight, it looks like neither one of us really landed a solid blow with the Katars in this pass.
I didn't feel a thrust, or so I don't know.
We'll see when we look back. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Is that a double?
I think so. Yeah.
All right, so here we're trying to thrust through mail or fight to gaps, and here it looks like Issa's thrust to my face actually didn't land a solid puncture, but actually slid past my face, and I got a thrust to his stomach. So he slid past my face. So with that one, it looks like I punctured him in the stomach. Close call though on my end. All right, so in this one, Issa went for my groin. I dodged back in a little bit of a slip, and I kind of just followed up on it and threw a solid straight with the Katar right to the male on his face. So don't know if I would have gotten that without the slip, but either way, kind of an example of what can happen when the environment isn't working in your favor.
It's not your face.
Yeah.
This is a fun ass combo.
I don't think it hit you. I think we were too far away.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think.
This one was also a little bit tough to tell on here. I think this one ended up a double. So here I am trying to gauge a little bit of distance. Issa comes in. Yeah, he got me in the face first, and then... Yeah, he got me in the face first, and I attempted an afterblow.
I think that was a double too.
Yeah.
Because it went like this. Okay.
It was not a double.
Alright. I don't know if this did anything.
Yeah, this one was a one on me. He would have tried to get up under my mail, but I grabbed his Katar with my shield, and then I delivered the thrust to his face right there. One of the advantages of the Sephars and the Dahls is that you can grab your opponent's blade. So you see I had it trapped right there under my shield.
Good.
That one was nasty. It looks like he got me in the chain and I got him in the face. So that was another double. Or he got me in the leg. That was a really nice one on his end. Issa went low. He landed a nice thrust to my thigh. One, bam, and then immediately responded to the side of my head. So that was a good double on Issa's end. Starting to catch up.
Nice.
Right there, yeah, Issa did the pressing. I defended with the Sephar, and I jumped and thrusted over his shield to his face. He told me that he didn't land anything solid with his on that one. It was kind of just floating in front of me. So he called that one for himself.
Who cares?
Don't really know what happened here. I think... Yeah, no one landed anything there. Yeah, that was nothing. A little confusing and messy, but, you know, that stuff happens.
Nice. You knew what I was going to do there, yeah.
And finally, looks like Issa, this one went to go step in for a strike, and I blocked and got him right in the groin for the final hit. So, really fun, effective day of playing around with these. And if you have any questions, leave them below. This has been Frank Perrin for Al-Asad, House of the Lion.